For the question number 1, calculate the total and average mark of the students from the given data using Excel formula. For that, we have to create total and average as headers, and then from here go to formula, math and trigonometry, search for sum. Here it is. Click this one. It will automatically select the rows or the cells whichever you have to sum up. So in this case, I need not to do anything. 56, 84, 41 got automatically selected. So I'm going to give OK. Now I'm going to drag it down. So the formula gets copied till the last value or till the last record. Now I'm going on the average. Now again same thing we have to do, but here in the more functions, statistical, and then I'm going to click the average. Now it is showing C2 is to F2, but I don't want till F2 because I do want the average till this thing, advanced accounting, right? Business law, financial management, and advanced. C2 is to E2. I have selected it. Going to give OK. So here it is showing more than 2 digits. You can have 2 or even like there is no decimal. If it is not required, you can make it 0. I'll show you how to make it. In the home, you have to go to this number, right? You can see here, right? So it is clipboard, font, alignment, and number. So in this number, you have to go here. This is called decreased decimal. 1, 4, 5, right? So now it has no decimal value. Now drag it till down. You can see the average. So some of the steps which are not given there, you can take it from this video. You can write it down in the record. So this is all about finding one for the first. Now we can move to the second one. So just to confirm, so just we have to take total and average, which we have done. So I'll mark it in a different color so that for understand. Right? I'll go to the second one. So feel free to go back and have a look at it. If you have any doubts, or if you have any if the doubt is not cleared in the video itself, please feel free to ping me through WhatsApp so that I'll be able to help you out. The next one is create a bar chart using the data employees database. Also calculate gross salary. So what is gross salary? Adding up of all these 4 components, right? And then we have to create a chart, right? The first thing, bar chart we have to create. So first I'll do the same step whatever we have done here, right? Now I'll make it, the header will be different, gross salary. So I'll go to formulas, math, trigonometry, search for sum. So it got automatically selected. You can see here, right? From C2 to going forward to F, right? Till C2 to F2 got automatically selected. So it is perfect. So I'll give OK. Now what I'm going to do is just drag it down. It. So we have it. So everything should be the same. So now what we have to do, create a bar chart using employee database, which is so simple, right? So select the whole table. Now go to insert, click it, go to the chart which is shown as bar here, right? Which is bar 1, click it and select the first one in the, which is called clustered column. Okay, all the bar charts will be in a same header, right? The basic pay itself, there are clusters of bars. So I'll click this one. If you want to name it, you can name it. If you don't want, is that is also fine. You can remove it. Now, for the purpose of this, so for the purpose of verifying, so you can have a good look over it. You'll be able to sample. So I request you to write on your own whatever you felt it is right. That is what completely recommended by the department. Now, moving on to the third one. Now again, for the confirmation, we have completed a bar chart. We have created the gross salary using patient. Now, third one. Calculate the total subject mark. Calculate the total subject mark total. So we have to gain some of these things. Find out percentage. Yes, percent. You have to take it, and rank from the given data using Excel formula. Right. So we have the same data here. So again, total. We have to click total. Now we are requested to make percentage. 12%. Right. And then rank. Okay, fine. So this is in normal case. If you want to replicate the same kind of this outlook, you have to go to something addition. You don't want to do it. If you want it, you can use that. So I'm going to repeat whatever we have done earlier for the total. Go to formulas, math and trigonometry, search for sum and click that. Got automatically selected C2 to E2. Give OK. Drag down till the end. Fantastic. So they want percentage. Earlier we have seen average, not percentage. To calculate the percentage, we have to remember the formula for calculating the percentage. Whatever the total mark we have scored divided by the total mark which we should have scored as a total, right? The given total mark. So assume here for these three things, Tamil, English and math, we should have scored 300, right? Out of which we have scored 188. So what I will do is give equal to, select this one, divided by 300, right? As simple as it is. Now multiply it by 100. Okay, excellent. Sometimes again it will be with the decimal values. You know, right, from the previous example, if you have the decimal values, feel free to go above and reduce this decimal, right? Now I'm going to drag it down, as simple as it. Now have a close look at it because it is very important, right? Ranking. We are going to see how it is going to. I'm going to click the formula. Now go for more function, statistics, and here we have to search for rank. Rank. Where it is? Rank dot average. Here, make a note. If you are using any older version, it will show you as rank instead of showing it as rank dot average. Okay, both are same, right? So the steps are same. I'm going to click and use this one. If you have rank, please feel free to use that in your practical examination. So here for the first one, hope you are able to see it clearly. So for the first one, number, we have to select whatever the value which is straight to this row, total value. Now it is very important for the second option, reference or ref. You have to select the whole range, the column. Press F4. Why? You can see some changes made here, right? If you press F4, there are some dollar symbols in between them. Technically, these are called as constants, which will not move, right? Please make sure in the examination, practical examination, you are doing these things. Okay? Click OK. Now drag it down till the end. You can see, right? Who is first? This Aravind guy, right? He has scored 250. Who's the least? Saravanan, who scored 176. So this one is an interesting one. The retail store purchased below commodities and want to know the total price, quantity multiplied with unit price. By using formula, arrange the table in descending order of total price using filter. So I'll go to this one. So now what I'm going to do is type the total price. Okay, how much they have purchased. Before that, I'm making for the presentation purpose. So quantity, how much the quantity we purchased into the price per unit, right? This is what we are going to do. So the multiplication we are going to do in the total price. So for addition, we used the formula sum. For multiplication, we are going to use the formula product. Okay, so I'm going to go to formulas, math and trigonometry, trig, and going to search for product. Search with me whether you got product. Yeah, right, product. Oh my god, it automatically selected B2 is to C2 for me, really for you. Now I'm going to click OK. Excellent. Got it. Drag it. Excellent. So is this the whole thing? No. We have to do another step. What it is? Descending order we have to play. Now go to home. Now go to sort and filter, which is in editing. Clipboard, font, alignment, number, style, cells, and editing. Here it is, sort and filter. Click filter. Now you can see the drop downs got automatic placed here. I will press this one. Now click this one, largest. Complan stands tall. It's 12,500. This is about the javelin throw. The below table consists of data of javelin throw by different sports person. Consider 91 meter or above is the qualification for the next round. Use the appropriate formula and show if the person got selected to the next round or not. Alright, it's interesting, isn't it? What I'm going to give the header as like it's like a qualification. So in this example, we have just 8. Whoever scored more than 91 or above are considered as qualified. So we can use two things here: qualified, then disqualified. Right? We can use these two things: qualified and disqualified. So just have a look at here. So he is disqualified. He should be disqualified like that, right? So how to apply this in the formula? So what I'm going to do is go to the formula, give this question mark that is called logical, if, and then what you have to do, like this value C2. Okay, if it is less than 91, it is called disqualified. Right? Can you understand the formula? Which is, if it is less than 91, it is called disqualified. If it is more than that, we have to mark it as qualified. Excellent, isn't it? Give tab to see this one. Can you see here? There's a little beauty here. So it has given the answer for this one, automatic qualified. I'm going to drag it down till the end. Oh, it's a hat-trick disqualification. Oh my god, he missed certain decimals. Andrews. Yes, that's it.